afternoon, happy Saturday, and welcome to the Big Apple Sports and Entertainment Network. I'm Dan Bauer. With me is Cooper Albers. On the ones and twos, we have El Presidente, Joe Simile, and we're here to watch some men's basketball, the LIU Sharks versus the Merrimack Warriors. And gentlemen, our final home game of the season.
Yeah, it's been a great season. It's been a lot of fun to call these games.
It has been a lot of fun on that effort, definitely. We come in, we just heard from our source that the next conference game will be, the conference tournament game will be next on Wednesday at Merrimack. So quick turnaround there. So might as well scare them today with a quick win. Gentlemen, we're coming into our last game. We're 3-24, but we have a bit of optimism coming in, or at least I do. I think the Sharks are going to get a win here in their last home game. I seem to be the only one with that sentiment.
No, I think there's some possibilities. I mean,
yes,
we are riding a hot hand from Andre Washington. In our last game, he scored 37 points with 6 3-pointers. And also we had a strong performance from RJ Green, 21 points, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. So a few hot hands. Hopefully we could ride those. Something I noticed in our last loss was we had 28 personal fouls. 28.
Yeah.
We allowed 39 free throw attempts, and that is ridiculous.
Yeah, no bueno on that part. So if we can, and it just shows all the things we've seen throughout this season of just like sloppiness on turnovers and fouls. And where we are not an outside shooting team, especially tonight as Marco is not playing, Ahmad Esahadi's out again. We can't be allowing those teams to get those kind of free throw numbers.
Oh, for sure. And like you said, just playing sloppy as far as turnovers are concerned as well, and that's not going to fly against Merrimack. They lead the NEC in steals, and they have 2 players, Javon Bennett and Jordan Durkak, who both average 2+ steals per game, so we just can't afford to be sloppy on the offensive end.
I agree. You pointed out to me beforehand that in Jordan Miners, one of the players for Merrimack, man, I can even just like coming out of that huddle they had, I could tell you which guy he was without even knowing who he was.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, 17 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks, leading the NEC in both rebounds and blocks. And in the last time against LIU, he posted 25 points, 13 boards, and 7 assists. So be on the lookout for him. And we have to limit him if we want to win this game.
Starting opposite him is Sheikh Nadai, number 21. Also starting for the Sharks, we got number 10, RJ Green, number 20, Jake Cook, number 4, Jacob Johnson, number 5, Andre Washington. So bringing out Jake Cook and Sheikh Nadai is for a couple big bodies there to start the game, but as they have number 22 Minor, number 22 Ziggy Reed as big bodies.
Yeah, and also starting for the Warriors, we have Devin Savage along with Jordan Durkak. And the man with the ball right now is Javon Bennett. So, I like what you said about the size, Dan. I'm interested to see what LIU brings up front here.
There you go. Right now, Bennett's the one tailor up top, and quick little football. Ooh, or not. Sharks ball. Look at that. First turnover our way. I'm telling you, boys.
Let's go.
Spread is minus 12.5 Merrimack. The over-under is 132. You know which way we're going on those.
Some quick pressure here from Merrimack.
Yeah, we quickly break that little half-court press. Down, pass. So nice little play there where they give it to Jacob Johnson. He gives a quick little dish down there to Sheikh Nadai, and we're shooting free throws already.
Yeah, that's a good extra pass there from Johnson. He could have easily shot that floater, but he found the more open guy there.
Yeah, and I think it's a shame that we're not running the camera today because that was perhaps the quickest ball movement we've seen from the Sharks this season.
Like a design
Wasted
play.
No time. 3 quick passes to get the good look inside.
Absolutely. So Sheikh steps up to the line to shoot his first 2. That foul was on number 5, Devon Savage. In. Sharks 1-0.
And is shooting about 47% from the free throw line this year.
Bump that up to 48.
Let's go.
Second one is up and barely rims out. Savage there with the rebound. He's going to dish it over to Javon Bennett, who brings it up the court and will start their half-court offense with a quick pick. Nice switch there on the defense by the Sharks. Goes down. Yep. Sheck just went up there to help out and couldn't swip back enough. Dunk there for the Warriors.
Great off-ball movement there from Minor.
Sharks are starting up top again. RJ Green has the ball. He dishes it down low. You can tell they're going to try to use that elbow play by Jacob Johnson. Ooh, nice little give and go back to RJ. Goes up strong. Too strong. Just misses it. And after a lot of movement, we got Warriors ball.
I don't know about that call.
There's a lot going on there. And especially how was the Warriors guys that ended up on the floor batting the ball out and it's still their ball?
Yeah, I definitely thought that Javon Bennett got a hand on that one, but
C'est la vie, Joe. It's
It
French
is the
for you,
life,
by the way.
Dan.
Warriors bringing up the ball. Once again, number 2, Javon Bennett. He's going to start and get a double pick there by Reed and Minor. Reed backing down because he obviously has the favorable matchup against Andre Washington. Puts it up. Good. And once comes down with Washington with the board, he's going to settle it down. Sharks ball. See if we can get a shot out of this, boys.
Yeah, Merrimack giving the Sharks a bit of a different look here with the different zones that they're throwing out. And like you said, Dan, the Sharks are trying to use that elbow to create some separation. And there goes Jacob Johnson with a little floater baseline.
Yeah, great floater there. Very aggressive offense early on, something you don't really see out of the Sharks.
I agree. You can tell it's something that they picked up before the game, that they're going to run that offense with that guy there at the elbow. And it's worked out for us right now as we are up 3-2 with 18 minutes left to go in the first half. Deep corner 3 by number 5, Devon Savage, and that is in. That gets the score 5-3, Merrimack Warriors. See if the Sharks have an answer on the other side of the court.
They're picking up pretty high on this zone, trapping.
Oh, wow. Great pick there by number 2, Javon Bennett, as he rushes down the court, dishes it to Minor, coming down the middle.
That was a fantastic pass, too. Nice
That was
little
a great
no-look time
pass.
by Bennett.
Yeah, Minor goes up, no problem, gets the
the
foul,
and
+1.
Javon Bennett is averaging 2.8 steals per game on the season, so very active hands on the defensive end.
2.8 is just incredible.
It's insanity.
That's
So many.
That's such a hard number to maintain, but you see that zone, it works for them at times, and the Sharks are trying to combat that with Jacob Johnson at the elbow, and we'll have to see if he could just keep on making those plays for them.
Minor made his free throw that gets the score 8-3 Warriors. Sharks look to make an answer. Ooh, tough pass there by Andre Washington. He looks to Jacob Johnson. Javon Bennett once again with the steal, lays it up and in. 10-3
He's already
Warriors.
got 2. Bennett's already got 2 steals.
That average is about to go to 3 or 4 then.
What's crazy, he's not even leading the NEC. He's number 2.
Wow.
Who is leading the NEC then?
It's a great question. I believe whoever it is, it's about 2.85 or something. Like, they're really neck and neck.
Andre Washington threw up a corner 3, wasn't good. Javon Bennett now leads the Warriors down the court again. He's a good floor general, and you can tell he really takes control, especially with those 2 steals. Reed just down there bodying Jacob Johnson, but he just ups and misses. Jake Cook there with the rebound. Sharks coming down the court. RJ Green starting it up at the top of the key. Dish it over to Jake Cook on the far side of the court. Hitting that elbow there with Shek Nadai. Shek's looking to go up strong. Throws up a little hook shot. Little off.
That's all right, though. They're very active right there on the free throw line, and I'm liking the offensive urgency regardless.
I like how Shek wanted to body him and then just was like, nah.
Yeah, that's going to be tough against Minor.
Yeah, Shek likes to go to that hook shot as wild 3 goes up there, and that'll be out of bounds, but that'll stay with the Warriors.
Yep, Savage threw up the 3 there and wasn't able to have any Sharks come down. And with that, we got a quick substitution. Number 2, Trey Wood is coming in for Jacob Johnson. See if Trey's on senior night. Let's see if Trey can get a couple points here.
Gotta say, between Devon Savage and Ziggy Reed, we definitely have some Base Network all-name team candidates here.
Oh,
Finally.
Sure.
Oh, Jay Cook in the lane. Nice little fillet.
There we go. Trey Wood with that excellent pass there to Jake Cook as he was cutting down the middle. Sharks get 2 there, and it is 5-10 with 16 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Nice little finger roll, reminiscent of George Gervin, the Iceman. Corner 3 Warriors. Can't get it to go.
Reminiscent of George Gervin. Big fan of his highlight reels there, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Miss here. Sharks got the ball. We have Andre Washington at the top key. Dishes it over to Trey Wood. Trey's going to go down low to Shek. Let's see if Shek wants to hit that little... Man, I like you said, Joe, he likes those hooks, and I like that he's throwing them up early.
Yeah,
Honestly,
though, go ahead, Joe.
I don't love that shot for Shek.
Sure.
I think he's got to go to the drop step there, try and get a little closer to the basket. He took that from quite a far bit out, and
I agree. It
Shek
was a
does
nice-
not have great range on that hook shot.
It was a good entry pass to him, though. And if you look, we got C.J. Delancey about to check in on the other side. And a deep corner 3 there by Devon Savage. That gets the score 5-13 Warriors. 15 minutes left.
Savage is riding his hot hand from his last game where he had 15 points with 5 3-pointers, so he is looking to shoot this game.
Jordan McCoy getting ready to check in for the Warriors as well as Jay Cook works it inside, takes it back out, gets it to Green.
Merrimack's bench lively over there in the coaching staff. There you go. Ooh. So,
RJ Green.
After a wild sequence of events there, we had Jake Cook who had it down low, was poked away through the rumbling. We had RJ Green pick it up, and he puts it up and in for 2. We're down 6.
We had RJ Green getting harassed on the take inside. Cook with the rebound, who got swatted, and then Green able to clean it up at the end.
Wow. What resilience. Ooh. Man, Andre Washington took a hard hit there from Ziggy Reed, but it is called a block, and so he's going to be shooting 2 at the line. We're also having a bit of a timeout here. It looks like on the Sharks end of the, we got Jacob Johnson checking back in as well as CJ Delancey. We're going to cut to our first commercial. Joe will choose which one it is, and we'll be back shortly here on the Base Network.
Whopper, junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today at BK. Have it your way. You rule.
Okay, cool. And we are back. Thank you, Joe, for that, as well as Burger King for making that amazing Whopper song. It is 7-13. The Sharks are down. There's 14 minutes and 38 seconds left to go here in the first half. And as we were kind of talking during the break, Coop, you were mentioning how it's nice to see kind of a variety of different plays that we haven't seen the last few games.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Getting in a variety of different offensive looks, both inside and around the free throw line. It's been nice to see some urgency on the offensive end, which you don't really see from the Sharks.
Absolutely. Ziggy Reed's about here to shoot his first of the 2 free throws. It is up. It is good. That makes the score 7-14. But as we also mentioned, not much of a three-point presence so far, especially with our top scorer, Marko Maletic, out with an injury.
Yeah, you can see that they're not even looking for three-pointers at this point.
You can also tell that they don't care about rebounding there as he throws up the second one and it misses. Sharks get the rebound. Trey Wood starts by bringing up the court and dishes it over to RJ Green.
Little hot potato between Green and Wood there.
Yep. CJ asked for it in the middle at that elbow point, gets it off errant pass.
Cross-court pass to Washington, fakes a 3, little one dribble pull-up, can't get it to go.
You know, just the size thing there. Jacob Johnson is fighting for the rebound, but the Warriors are able to get up with it as they bring it up the court. Jalen Stinson running the point right now, actually, as he gives it back to Javon Bennett there in the middle. See if the Sharks can get a stop here.
You know, I like that shot from Washington going back, a little pump fake, pulling up into a mid-range.
I do, too, especially after he's coming off a hot game last time, too. CJ Delancey with the big block down below. RJ Green ends up with it, dishes it down on a quick to Jacob Johnson. Little forced. CJ gets the rebound with a little hook, goes up and in. 2 points Delancey. Nice play there by the Sharks.
Look at the Sharks running in transition.
We love to see it, and we're going to get that dub, gentlemen. It's not that hard. Steal there by Andre Washington, and he's going to go down and hopefully get an easy 2. Yes, he does. Great body timeout there by the Warriors. Nice series of events coming out of the timeouts there by the Sharks. It is 11-14, 13 and a half minutes. So right there, gentlemen, we made up a quick little difference coming out of the last timeout, and I am really digging the players' kind of hustle right now.
Yeah, that was great body control by Washington to pull back with I believe that was Bennett defending him. Able to use some of his body control up in the air, pull away from the defender, get a really easy look. So we'll definitely take that. Sharks now made it a 3-point game, and you know, it's all about making the right plays, all about making the right decisions, especially against this Merrimack zone that has been tormenting NEC teams this year.
Yeah, it's a tough zone for sure. So it's nice to see the Sharks capitalizing when they can in transition.
Same squad as we come out of that timeout with number 2, Trey Wood, number 5, Andre Washington, 10, RJ Green, 4, Jacob Johnson, 15, CJ Delancey. We're looking to get another quick stop here coming off that timeout with Bennett on the near side of the court trying to find something. Now we got Reed over on the far side of the court. Another steal there by the Sharks. And we're going to have Trey Wood for an easy lay-in. That's the third straight possession where we get an easy 2. 13-14, 13 minutes left to go here at the rack.
The defensive intensity from the Sharks is incredible right now. Very active hands.
Yep, this is something that we haven't seen as much as those number of steals. But like you said, we're kind of getting in there deflecting passes as another one, RJ Green, pokes away there.
That one will stay with the Warriors. And this is an interesting lineup here by Coach Strickland. I think arguably this is probably the best defensive lineup he could put out right now.
It's a good point. Just a bunch of dudes that are always kind of flying around playing hard. I'll take easy defensive points all day.
Yeah.
And it's also a physical
And
group.
another
RJ Green
quick
gets a
steal by
there.
RJ as Miner was trying to get it down below.
Gets it to Washington. Oh, tipped away, but that'll stay with the Sharks. But yeah, it's a very physical group as well. All 5 of these guys on the floor, they play hard. They're not afraid of contact. Coach Strickland is now at half court yelling something at his team.
He's feeling this dub as much as I am.
You can tell the Sharks are matching the defensive intensity of Merrimack, even possibly having a little bit more.
Yeah, it's been really fun to see. Now we can see if we can get any points in the half-court setting, but I will take any and all of those fast breaks from our guys all day.
Nick Filchner
There you
in for
go.
the Warriors now.
RJ Green gets it, goes tough in the middle.
That should be Sharks ball.
I agree.
And it
You
is.
know, if RJ was a more confident three-point shooter, he had a nice option there. But with that being said, this is such an LIU problem to where the ball went under the grandstands
bleachers,
there, and the person to retrieve it was one of the Merrimack players. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's an LIU situation if I've ever seen one.
Nice little inbounds pass there to RJ Green. And again, RJ
Swatted
Green's
away.
trying to go up tough against Miner, who has a good, 4 inches on him.
Yeah, it's just not a good idea to go up to try to compete with the athleticism and size of Merrimack down low.
It was a good inbound. It was a good entry pass, but
for sure.
it's just not going our way there. With that being said, the Warriors are bringing the ball on the half court. Javon Bennett is up front. He's being guarded by number 5, Andre Washington. Dishes it out to the near side of the court. Back up to Bennett up top. Sharks still sticking with that tough defense. Inbound pass that. Ooh. I like what we're doing here, gentlemen. So they threw a little entry pass there to Miner, and you had Trey Wood coming up trying to poke it away, and they called him for a foul, but he almost had that one.
Yeah, that looked good. He kind of snuck up behind him and was able to get a hand on it. I mean, he fouled him, but I like the intensity there.
Yep, Javon Bennett checking out for the first time in the game, and in comes in number 4, Jordan Durkak, a 6'5 freshman guard. So we got a lot of height right now, and that may be what they're trying to do to combat the defensive intensity.
Great defense by CJ there.
CJ
on the
Delancey
attempt by
playing
Reed.
strong defense, also grabs the board. And with that, the Sharks have the ball. Trey Wood driving down the middle with a nice little dish over. Jacob Johnson goes
Good
up strong.
footwork, a lot of contact.
Yep. And unfortunately not
Fight
able
for
to
the
come down
rebound,
with
a
it.
lot of contact. That'll be Sharks ball. Trey Wood getting obliterated by a Warrior, but he's going to help him up. That was Jalen Stinson who trucked Trey Wood, and CJ Delancey basically picked up Wood right off the floor like he was a cat.
Cat, that's interesting. It was funny there as James Kamich knew about the time before anybody because he was sitting there half court before they even blew the whistle. Yeah, like you said there, Joe, nice little interesting series of events there. It is 13-14 with 11 minutes and 48 seconds left to go here in the first half. I'm about to cut it to another break, and we'll be back here shortly on the Base Network. Our own Cooper Alvos with that song there. I liked it, buddy.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
First time hearing it. During that break, Joe was trying to make me a photographer, skills that I don't have. With our video/photography camera.
Dan, you possess all the skills necessary to succeed in this world, and I believe in you.
Thank you so much. From now on, I'll just take pictures with my iPhone. CJ Delancey, ooh, here's what I'll say. He had a nice idea to throw to Trey Wood there, but it was a rough pass. And the Warriors are bringing the ball up the court with Durkic, who just checked in. He dishes it down below to Minor. He's going to go up tough against CJ. And he will get fouled there by Delancey, so he'll be shooting too. You can tell that they came out of that timeout being like, guess who we're going to give it to, and he's going to go up strong.
Yeah, for sure. And you can tell that LIU is trying to get a couple bodies on him, but the help was just a little bit late, and he was able to get a shot off and draw the foul.
Yep, so Minor is going to be stepping to the line, shooting 2 free throws.
Just about 60% on the season.
Something interesting here, fellas, as Minor misses that one. We're about 9 minutes into this one, and right now, no Shark. Every Shark that's played has scored, but no Shark has more than 2 points. Every Shark has 2 points except for Sheikh Nadai, who has 1.
Love that.
So it's been a team effort as Minor misses that one as well.
Love 2 missed free throws. Sharks
Right
get the ball. I would I dare us to get a half-court basket here. Yeah, they're going to stick with that 3-2 zone. Trey drives it in the middle, goes up strong. And in.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, we will take that, Trey Wood. 2 points. Sharks now have the 1-point lead. 11 minutes left to go here in the half. We got Durkak throwing it over to the far side of the court in the corner. He's getting it back up top, so he's clearly going to be the point guard. And as he drives down low, man.
Misses the dunk. Good defense by all 5 Sharks down there. Andre Washington, 3 in transition. Can't get it to go.
A little long. Joe's fired up about that defense, as I also was. Ooh.
Jeez.
And a quick steal as Minor goes out of control by Andre Washington there. He dishes it over to Jacob Johnson, who's going to throw one up down below. We have a lot of shoving and energy and fast pace here.
It's a physical game.
Yep, as Durkak leads it down the court, and he's going to take it up top again and kind of slow things down.
Yeah, you can tell the Sharks they're getting these turnovers, but they're still a little bit sporadic in transition. If they can clean that up, it'll be great.
Ooh. An attempted alley-oop there by Minor, and he was just a bit too far away.
If you guys look to our left here, there's a man double-fisted a couple cameras right now, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's better than us, I'll tell you that much.
Facts.
So Minor went to try the alley-oop there and missed it, got his own rebound, but stepped out of bounds, which to me makes another turnover. Sharks ball, and it looks like we're going to have Trey Wood kind of up against a little half-court Minor press here.
Between both teams, there have been 8 turnovers this game, 5 to the... Oh, excuse me. Make that 9.
Feels like more.
Make that 9 turnovers, 6 to the Warriors, 3 to the Sharks.
Yeah, that checks out. A little slow paced here. RJ's got it up at the top. He dishes it to that elbow into Jacob Johnson, who tries to get it down low to CJ, but Ziggy Reed with the steal as the Warriors have the ball now on their side of the court. Ziggy Reed for a deep 3 down the middle. He misses it. CJ's going to come down with the rebound. Sharks got the ball.
Now, the Sharks are getting the ball at the free throw line, but once it gets there, they're not passing it back out, and that's been kind of frustrating because you see Andre Washington wide open once the ball goes down, and once they kick it back out, they'll get some wide open shots.
Yeah, and we also see that Flitchner is playing very high up from that corner, so once you get that ball into the elbow, the corner becomes very wide open as Flitchner pretty much won't be able to get back in time for a shot to get up, or at least a baseline drive, as the Warriors have the ball, miss a shot down low, but they get the rebound, and corner 3 will be good.
There he is, Cooper. Devin Savage over there in the corner with the 3.
Yeah, that's his 3rd on the game.
That was quick. All right. Ooh. So we tried to get that ball there in the elbow to CJ. CJ was bodied pretty quickly by Reed, so he wasn't able to turn around and do anything. Looks like
miscommunication there as Trey Wood throws the ball away. Jake Cook going to check into the game now.
Yeah, for Jacob Johnson, just to bring in a little bit more size once again. Like you boys both kind of mentioned, we aren't getting any outside looks right now, and it's something we should look for, especially like you said in that when we kind of start the offense, Andre's down there on the near side corner open.
Yeah, once they pass it down to the free throw line, the defense kind of converges onto him, and then it makes it wide open for an easy dish out for a wing or corner three-pointer.
Jordan Minor coming in for Nick Flitchner as well.
Especially when Andre hit 6 threes in his last game, the 37-point effort. We want to keep kind of seeing him shoot, as Savage will. Rebound there by Minor. He's going to dish it out to Ziggy Reed for the long 3 again. He's going to shoot him. I'll give him credit. That one goes long and over the backboard, so the Sharks are going to have the ball here. It is 15-17. The Warriors with the current 2-point lead. We have 8.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Jake Cook will be inbounding the ball for the Sharks.
Yeah, let's see if they can start getting some outside shots here. See if they can feed that middle and just keep dishing out.
We're going to set up in that half court. Who's going to hit the elbow first? Jake Cook was the answer. CJ's going to get it. Great little pass there. We had great pass there. CJ kind of brought it up to the half point, dishes it over to Jake Cook. Easy 2 there for the Sharks.
Jake Cook is doing a great job filling the lane and finding shots wide open.
Great help there by Jake Cook as well. And it looks like the Warriors are going to settle down up top. Ziggy Reed being defended by Jake Cook. He dishes it over to Durdek, who...
No call.
Yeah, agree. Again, letting him play. Another corner 3 over there by Reed. Savage. He misses it. Sharks ball.
Yeah, they let him wide open on that one. That was not a great idea. Fortunately, he missed, but you don't want to do that too many times.
Sharks have the ball with Trey Wood at the top of the key, looking to see what he can get going. A nice little pass there. Same sort of play there where they give it to CJ to Jake Cook, and Jake's just not quite able to let that one go. After a quick little series of events there, the Warriors rushed down the court. Bennett shot the long 3, and it was rebounded there with a foul on Andre Washington. Was that Andre? No, it's Trey Wood. Doesn't matter. Foul by the Sharks. We're going to be shooting 2 when we come back out. This is our 6th team foul. So anything after that will be out of the bonus. We're going to cut to another break here, and we will return shortly on the Base Network. And we're back. We're going to have 2 free throws like we were talking about. It's tied 17, 7.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. I was looking in the break. So Savage is, as we've said, kind of wanting to keep hitting those threes. He's 3 of 6. And then how Minor hasn't been able to put up that many points, but he does have 8 boards. So he's definitely making his presence feel known down below.
Oh, for sure. But the Sharks right
So
now
Reed knocks down that one?
Yeah, but the Sharks right now are doing a great job putting 2 big bodies on him. They have Delancey and Cook kind of converging on him as soon as he touches the ball, not really allowing him any space, which has worked out so far.
Ziggy Reed's at the line. He hit his first one, is about here to shoot his second one.
Fun fact of the day, Ziggy Reed's cousin was Lindsey Mason, former tackle for the Oakland Raiders.
That is a fun fact. And he does hit that second one, the cousin of the NFL player. It is 17-19.
Which wasn't as fun for us.
Man, RJ Green tried to go up strong there, but Minor was waiting and easily swatted that one away. The Warriors are bringing the ball back up the court. Over on the far side to a corner 3. Exactly what he wants, Savage, but he misses it. Rebound by Trey Wood as he brings it up the court again quickly. Dishes down to Jake. Jake tries to go up strong. Swatted by Reed. Looked a little bit contact there to me.
Yeah, very, very physical game, as we've been saying. Durcock for 3, gets it to go.
Yeah, man, as soon as he shot that one, you can tell that was looking good. That gets the score to 17-22, so a quick 5 points for the Warriors coming out of the timeout. And let's see if the Sharks can answer in the meantime. Also, checked into the game is number 1, Trey Booker, getting his first looks of the game. He dishes it to our little elbow pass there to CJ. CJ sets the pick for RJ over in the corner to Trey.
We got double Treys on the court right now, Wood and Booker.
Love that.
Trey Wood, end of the shot clock, floater, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound, Warriors.
A little miscommunication, honestly, and RJ Green probably could have come down with that. Warriors, quick little pass over there to Durkak. Trying to do something? He
Big
wants
man.
to.
Ooh. Put the little Kevin McHale moves on him.
Yes.
A lot of contact,
Who are we
that'll
gonna
be a
call that
foul.
on? Fighting down below.
Believe that'll go on Minor.
I think so too.
No, it's going to
Wow.
go against CJ.
Wow.
I find that hard to believe as CJ kind of got suplexed there on the floor. But
Yeah, there was a lot of hooking going around there. Also, having recently interviewed CJ Delancey for a paper article, I know how he likes to make his opponents feel, and I'm hoping he can come out with that fire here.
And looks like we're headed for another quick break, so we'll be back after that.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, and we are back now as Jordan Minor to the line for two.
Yeah, they called that one on CJ. That was his second foul. That was our seventh team foul, so we'll be shooting 1-1 here. The Warriors each time have not been putting anyone on the rebounds. Oh, wow.
There you go.
Sheck Nadai had their easy rebound but wasn't paying attention, was stolen there by Bennett. And after a series of shots, they missed. So the Sharks do have control of the ball. Trey Wood is leading us up the court. He dishes it down below to Sheck. Sheck with a little errant pass over there to Jake Cook. And after a lot of action there, they're going to call, wow, Sheck Nadai with a penalty there on the floor. That'll be our eighth, which means Ziggy Reed, I believe, will be shooting 1-1 there on the far side of the court.
Just some sloppy offense there for the Sharks. Chest passes down low. It's just easy to get a hand on those balls.
And with that Jake Cook, they are checking out. So Jacob Johnson is back in for us. So we are running now with Jacob Johnson, Sheck Nadai, Trey Wood, Trey Booker, and RJ Green. Reed having no one there for his rebounds. Puts up his first one. No good. Sheck with the quick rebound. And the Sharks once again are coming up the floor.
We've gotten lucky there. They've been missing their free throws.
Yeah, a little under 6 minutes left to play now as the Sharks have the ball in the half court.
Bennett with another quick steal right off of the top there from a Trey Wood pass. He drives down the court, and Trey's able to poke it out. It's going to stay down there with the Warriors.
That's where that 2.8 comes from. That's his third steal of the game.
You know,
Three before half. On pace for 6.
Impressive.
another interesting lineup kind of that we got going for the Sharks where our sides went away pretty quickly. We'll see if we can get a couple steals and quick baskets out of that.
Yeah, expect him to go to minor here with only one big guy in the game.
And he quickly battles Sheck down below, but dishes it back up to the top to number 1.
And jump ball. Good job by RJ Green getting the hand on that one. And that'll be Sharks ball.
With that, looks like Jake Cook. Nope, sitting back down.
Just
so there we go.
Excited.
Little steal there for the Sharks. Like you said, another one. So let's see if we can get a basket out of this, boys.
Yeah, we haven't scored in a while. So let's see if we can score.
2 timeouts ago.
Yeah.
And they're going to call that a backcourt.
LIU's offense has gotten noticeably more stagnant and sloppy.
Yeah, ever since those 2 open Jake Cook shots.
Yeah.
Tough turnover there for the Sharks by number 2, Trey Wood. Looks like he thought it was not going to be a over and back, but it was. Again, miscommunication on whether whose foot it went out on or not.
Yeah, so right now the Warriors are 7 for 26, which is good for 27%, and the Sharks are 8 for 24, good for 33%. The Sharks have only attempted 1 3 coming from Andre Washington, which he missed.
Yeah, it was that early one.
Yeah, the Warriors are 4 for 12 from 3, so would like to see the Sharks take some more shots from the outside. Would like to get some more shooters out there, but we'll see what the Sharks can do now. We're about 5 minutes left. Stinson puts up a 3 and knocks it down with 1 second left on the shot clock.
Long 3. Where Durdek hit that one, you could tell it was going in. That one I wasn't as sure about, but as of course it does. Sharks Wow.
And they're going to call it travel on Trey Booker.
Some happy
Another
feet
turnover.
there.
Yeah, so Trey is immediately subbed for Andre Washington.
Yeah, Coach Strickland wasting no time there.
17-25, Warriors got the lead. We have 4 minutes and 49 seconds left to go here in the first half. Warriors are coming back again. That's two kind of timeouts where they've come out and clearly won those breaks.
Yeah, they've got 8 unanswered points here with no signs of stopping.
They're definitely running a slower offense right here. Bennett up top being guarded by Andre Washington, who's not letting him do anything. Little pick set there. Bennett drives. Swatted by Shaq. Way to go.
Jinx.
No.
Great help defense there for Shaq.
Our
Able to
help
switch on the
defense-
faster guy.
Yeah, our help defense has been pretty solid, like you're saying, with like the switches and stuff like that, what has led to a lot of our steals.
Yeah, and they're only shooting 29% from the field, which has been impressive.
Minor with a nice little turnaround there in the middle, though. He's looking at the refs.
Make it 30%.
We are yeah, we're definitely seeing some physicality out of this game. Shaq goes out to set the long pick at the top. Andre's not able to get around it. Jacob Johnson has it. Now he looks Trey Wood with a nice little cut down below. He's going to do a turnaround. Man, just another body hitting the floor, no penalty being called.
Just not a great shot attempt. You could see that he wasn't expecting Minor to be right there when he shot it. Had to fade and almost fall over.
Bennett gets around Trey there and puts it up and in for an easy 2. That makes it 17-29 Warriors. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. We have Trey Wood up at the top with the control, and the Sharks are in desperate need of a bucket here as we get closer to halftime.
Yeah, the Sharks' offense has come to a standstill.
And that'll be a kick ball. That'll save the Sharks.
Yep, he was looking to try to get into Shaq. Shaq tells little Andre there maybe something he saw in that defense. Looks like we are going to get a timeout. Sharks need to get a bucket, like we said before, as it's been some minutes.
It's been rough, and the Sharks they look a little defeated right now.
I agree.
They're
Time to
just
get some of that.
looking for
Time to get some of that energy back, as we will as well during this commercial break.
Whopper, junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today at BK. Have it your way. You rule. Whopper, junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today at BK. Have it your way.
All right, and we are back now on the court for the Sharks. We got Trey Wood, Jacob Johnson, Shaq Nadai, Andre Washington, RJ Green as Trey Wood throws the ball away on the inbound. Fast break, nice pass ahead by the Warriors. Unable to convert on the layup, though, and the Sharks now in transition. Johnson has it. He's going to pull back, get it to Washington. He's going to take it inside. A lot of contact, working the ball around. Trey to Nadai. Nadai takes the ball to the face. Ball's on the floor. Nadai goes up and gets fouled.
There was a lot, and what's funny is I was just trying to, I think Andre did the thing there where he tried to like throw the inbounds pass off the back of somebody.
And just missed.
It just didn't work.
Man, that's what we decided to do coming out of a timeout. But after all of that, is Joe beautifully painted, Shaq Nadai shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just very sloppy transition offense there, but
As we know, Shaq hits free throws. That's what I'm talking
Yes, sir.
about.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're talking about. That brings the score to 18-29. So that was the last basket since Jake Cook scored with 8.5 minutes. So we had almost 5 minutes there of non-scoring when Jake Cook hit that.
Shaq Nadai is 47% from the line.
I'm
Hopefully
telling
brought
you,
up
it's
by
got
that
to be
one.
48 now that he's sitting there.
Oh,
He's
it's
made
gotta
2
be.
of them.
Small sample size, you know? He hits those. As he misses that.
There we go. Durkak with the rebound. Warriors are going to bring the ball off the court. We're down 11 with 3 minutes left to go here in the first half, 18-29. But, again, optimistic brain taking over. We got... That's gone. Nice little pass there by Minor down to Savage. He dunks it savagely, one-handed.
Just an easy back cut there. Little to no resistance on that back cut.
18-31, 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. The Sharks...
I'm just glad that he tried it on that basket and not the basket they're worried about the shot clock falling off of.
Yeah, Joe was pointing that out to me during warm-ups. If someone throws a big dunk down on this end of our court, yeah, that thing's going down today. Just gets a little convoluted there. Yep, pass to Minor.
And he'll get fouled. Won't convert the basket, though, but he'll be going at the line.
Just awful offense from the Sharks right now.
Yeah, we had two guys that were just right next to each other trying to do basically like a handoff pass.
Nothing is working right now. There's no intensity. It's sloppy, and they need to make an adjustment.
Yeah, Trey.
2:25 left to play in this half.
Yeah, Trey Wood was called for the foul there. That was our 9th team foul. So we got Minor stepping to the line. No one there to grab rebounds. Minor makes that first one. He's shooting 60% from the line.
2 of 5 on the day.
Yeah, and the Sharks going to have to make a major adjustment in the second half.
Yeah, man. I remember when it was tied at 17, and I was so happy.
Well,
And since then, they've gone on a
Yeah, I'm not good at
15-1
math.
run.
it's just there's no intensity on either side. We were praising the Sharks beforehand for their intensity both on offense and defense, and they have been absent of that.
It's just like you said, it's become deflated. So Stinson had a sick little defensive steal there. Almost went into Cooper on our end.
Got up close and
The
personal.
table rammed into
Yeah.
me. I ate that one, bro.
Yeah, good old table that we had to move before the game just for reasons just like that. Jacob Johnson.
And another turnover from the Sharks. Oh. Actually, the ball goes out on Merrimack. It's going to be LIU ball, but they were able to tip it away pretty easily. It just seems like there's no sense of direction on our offensive end.
No, we get it down in like you said, kind of the elbow or down middle, and they just start swatting away at it. And we haven't had a good shot put up in a while.
When's the last time we put up a field goal?
Ooh.
Oh, there, I guess.
Man, if they wouldn't have called a foul there. Andre Washington goes tough down on the left side of the basket. He gets hacked. He will shoot too. I like Andre Washington making some points here.
Yeah, I'd like to see a lineup where Jake Cook is the sole big man, put him down at the free throw line,
Sure.
and then let him play make. And if they step down to defend a back cut, he could just shoot that mid range because we know that he has that in his arsenal.
Has it.
He's probably the only Shark relative big that can shoot outside of 3 feet. So I'd like to see some of that out of him.
Andre hits that first free throw. That makes it 19-33 with 2 minutes left to go here in the first half.
I'd like to see them go to Andre more. Like, last game, he had 37 points.
Don't know how that wasn't a lane violation on Durkak,
noticed
as
that
he
as well.
was pretty much under the basket by the time that Washington let go of the ball. But
Ooh, almost a steal there for the Sharks. Minor goes up tough, defended tough by Sheck and Dye. Man, Andre, I couldn't tell if that was an open. Oh, here we go, turnover.
yep, and
Oh,
they're called travel.
Another turnover
after the
there.
turnover. So on that one, Jake Cook had the ball, got it poked up, and batted away. And I'm not sure which Warrior caught it, but whoever Minor traveled after catching it. So definitely take that. We've seen a lot of that this game where the ball just kind of gets poked up in the air.
Yeah, again, it's just they keep once they figured out what we were doing offensively by those little entry passes, they're just hacking at them.
We just look like we're out of our league right now.
After coming out of halftime, we won't be though. RJ Green going to the lane tough there.
He'll draw a foul.
Yeah, I believe it's Durkak, right? Yeah, Durkak. That was his first personal. That is their only 5th team foul. So the Sharks are going to get it under the basket. RJ Green will be doing the inbound pass. I doubt he'll try to send it off somebody's back.
Never know.
Yep.
Got to get it in. Gets in into Dye. Back out to Washington.
Andre's going to kind of get us going from the top. Long pick there by Shaq.
And Bennett getting right up into Washington, even from all the way out there. RJ Green, little pull-up mid-range, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. That's going to go off of Bennett. That'll be out of bounds. Bennett going to ask for some assistance up after Andre Washington. Good physical defense, trying to bat the ball away.
It's interesting to watch there because RJ Green had an open three-point looker, didn't take it, had 2 dribbles in, and then just took up that shot.
It's interesting. We just don't want to shoot three-pointers. We haven't got 1 3-point attempt in a set. We only had the one.
Probably like 18 minutes at this point.
We only had the one from Andre in transition. Yikes.
RJ has it under the basket, throws it off the bottom of the rim. Fight for the rebound. He's going to come back up with it. Ball batted away again. Jacob Johnson gets pushed in the back, and that'll be out of bounds off the Warriors, so that'll stay with the Sharks underneath the basket.
There is so much going on underneath there.
Just the Sharks look confused right now. Very confused. They're just kind of throwing up whatever they can get. It's all forced. Nothing is organic in this offense right now.
RJ Green inbounding once again. We've had a bit of a tough time getting in an inbound.
And there will be a foul on the pass there.
I got to tell you, whenever the ref stands over on this side, he gets right in my view, and I can't see anything towards the basket.
Well, he's trying to give you a different kind of show, Dan.
There we go. Who is that foul on? That foul is on number 24, McCoy. That is his second and 16 foul. So, hey, one more, and we'll be shooting some free throws.
You can tell that right now, especially you can tell especially in our inbound sets, we are missing the presence of Keon Burns.
Totally. That's a great point. Or just Marco. Those are the 2 main guys that throw in the ball, and you can see RJ just missing some open people. That foul there sends Jacob Johnson to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Wow. Flat shot there. Forgot about that. But that lane violation you were talking about earlier, Joe, is called. So he's going to get a shot at another one. I'm assuming this will only be 1 then, yes?
I believe he's going to reshoot the first one.
You reshoot? Yeah, nice. Let's get 2 points here, boys.
Yeah, so Merrimack has 5 players that have taken 69 or more 3-point attempts on the season. LIU only has 3 that have taken more than 50.
Keepers.
So Marco, Andre,
and Q.
Oh,
Q
dearly departed.
Yeah, so Q took 59 in the 19 games he played. Marco has taken 178, and Andre has taken 52.
Jacob Johnson hits the second one. That gets the Sharks 21-33. We have 1:07 left to go here in the half. Looks like Merrimack's going to take their time as we have 26 seconds left on the shot clock with Bennett being guarded by Andre Washington. Those two have been a fun little kind of pairing as we've gone along.
Yeah, it's been a fun matchup as a strong take inside there by Miner, who hits the ground hard and gets fouled, so he'll be going to the line.
He's down.
He's slow to get up.
He went hard and he fell.
Might have hit the bleachers.
Oh. Didn't even think of that. Again, such an LIU problem.
Yeah, he's still down on the floor. Looks like now he might be. Nope, still down. Thought he might have been looking for a hand. Said he just rolls over.
Merrimack's like, why send a trainer?
Yeah, so
all the players are like, don't worry about it.
Now he's up. He's going to try and walk that one off. Seems to be laboring one of his legs there.
We go into the line shooting 2, as that was our 10th foul, regardless of if it was a shooting foul or not. That was Sheknadai's second personal. 55 seconds left. Miner, once again, is a 60% free throw shooter. Granted, he is 3 of 6 of the day, so he's hit half of them.
So Miner now going to the line for 2. 55 seconds left to play in this half. No Warriors are down low to get this rebound.
Why would they be, though, you know?
Miner can't make it. That would be the Sharks' 10th foul, so we'll be shooting for 2. Misses the first. Scores 33-21 in favor of the Warriors. Miner getting ready to shoot his second free throw. Can't get that one to go. Jay Cook with the rebound. Gets up to Washington. Washington take his time getting up the court.
There we go. Pick across the middle. Andre goes in. Little
spin move. Gets it down low to Nadaye. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Warriors going to come up with it. It's going to be Bennett. He's going to try and push it up.
Man, that was a good shot by Shaq.
Yeah, I'd like to see him use the glass on that one.
Exactly. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to get in. Because we could have hit that and just been down by 10 going in the half. That smells comeback, boys. Bennett's going to take his time as we have 19 seconds left. We have about a 6-second shot clock differential here.
Nice little fake spin. Misses the shot entirely. Rebound Washington. He's going to put it between the legs of Minor, who's trying to force him out of bounds. He hasn't. He's going to push it up the court. A lot of contact. Takes it inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound Warriors. Going to be a fight for it, and they're going to call that Warriors ball as whistle's blown. 2.4 seconds left on the clock. Would have liked to see Andre kick it out to Jay Cook in the corner there, but
I know. Andre was also.
I respect the shot.
That's kind of where I was at too. He had that steal a lot going on there.
And it looks like they might have called a foul there, and the Warriors are going to go to the line for 2 more with 2 seconds left. That's going to be McCoy.
Yeah, it looks like Minor was having a little discussion there with our refs. Regardless, yeah, so they called a foul there on RJ Green. Once again, that is our 11th team foul, so McCoy will be shooting 2 as he makes the first one. So as he makes that second one, that will most likely wind down our clock unless we have a miracle half-court shot. As we head into halftime, the score is 21, LIU Sharks 35, Merrimack Warriors. We will take a halftime break here, and we will return shortly and do some recapping.
All right.
Joe? Why are you doing this? Because I love you, Lynn.
right, and we are back for some halftime coverage. We got about 7 minutes left in halftime. Now, fellas, the two main stats that we talked about off mic are last made field goal being 8.5 minutes left to play. So they went 8.5. The Sharks went 8.5 minutes without a field goal, and more turnovers than field goals. And it's not particularly close, with the Sharks having 14 turnovers to 8 field goals.
Yeah, that was interesting because we had what I would like to call a fan come over and mention that to us.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, real quick, last field goal. We told him that, and he goes, and more turnovers than field goals? We're like, ugh. So that is a very shocking one to hear. And one of my, not favorite things, this is weird, but like as I was talking to Cooper kind of too, he was just very frustrated with how little, I guess it just looked like there's no sense of like who they are or what they're trying to do right now.
Yeah, for sure. And at one point in the game, around the 8.5 minute mark, it was 17-17. Since that, I've crunched the numbers, and since then, the score is 18-4, and LIU has 8 turnovers, 6 fouls, and once again, 0 field goals made in 8.5 minutes of basketball. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and, you know, we also see that the Sharks haven't really let anyone take over. Their leading scorer is tied between Jake Cook, Jacob Johnson, and Trey Wood, who all have 4 points. With Trey Wood 2 for 4, Jake Cook 2 for 5, and Jacob Johnson 1 for 4 from the field. Whereas we see the Warriors, Savage has 11, Minor has 9, and, you know, those two have been really taken over for the Warriors. The Sharks did not let anyone take over. Now, I will say there's definitely been some good performances. RJ Green having a good all-around game. You know, only 2 points, but 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. You know, Jake Cook, Andre Washington, CJ Delancey, Trey Wood all have 4 rebounds as well, with Delancey also having 2 blocks, despite only playing 8 minutes. So
yeah, I was wondering about that because he had 2 fouls, which is probably a part of it, but he also just hasn't been playing as much recently. But he was part of that group that was in there when they were getting all those steals and that energy. So we'll see if what kind of lineups Coach pulls out here in the second half of this game.
Yeah, and I think we also have to kind of talk about Mr. Bennett, Javon Bennett on the other team, who for the Warriors has 4 points, but 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals, just all over the place. And
he's going to get his steals.
I would argue he's been the most impactful Warrior.
Just
I would say him and
everywhere.
Minor, which we kind of expected coming in, just looking at the stats, those would be the 2 most impactful. But, you know, Minor, 9 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks.
Yeah, I'm with you, Joe, because he has just kind of been everywhere, Bennett has. And you know, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Yeah, he's been doing everything and has been playing a lot of minutes. And he's definitely kind of been the linchpin of what the Warriors have been trying to do.
Oh, for sure. And you can tell the Sharks are sort of struggling to keep up with the speed of Bennett. Just able to kind of be everywhere, always ahead of the ball. And the Sharks are just a step slow, it seems, in most offensive scenarios.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to give props to Merrimack head coach Joe Gallo as well, because you see him running these zones, and I think that it's imperative to the way they play because it makes it very hard to avoid Bennett and Minor. You know, if they line up in a man-to-man, you could just keep the guys those two are guarding on the weak side of the court and then just run your offense on the other side. The Sharks aren't unable to do that because of the zone they're running. Bennett is all over the place. He's running from side to side on the top, guarding the ball handler, and then Minor's there to meet any driving player down low. So it's a very difficult thing the Sharks have to counter. We hope that we see more outside play, which is what we've been saying all game and even all season from the Sharks.
Yeah, I will say that Andre's been playing a lot of tough defense on Bennett, which is nice. He's 2 of 7 from the field, so Andre Washington's been playing tough defense. But once again, you know, when this game started, the Sharks had a clear offensive goal in mind with breaking that zone when it come to you know, hitting that elbow and getting those kind of looks down below. Cooper brought up a good point though. Coming out of the timeouts when they started clearly shutting down whatever we had in mind. We'll be curious what the counterbalance, I guess, to that is from Coach Strickland.
Yeah, for sure. Merrimack has done a great job of making adjustments. Like early on in the game, LIU was finding a lot of success getting the ball to the middle and either taking the shot there or passing it down to our big guy to get layups. We saw that a few times, but now Merrimack adjusted, and we haven't had a shot like that in about 8.5 minutes. And that's just credit to Coach Joe Gallo, not to be confused with the Yankee legend Joey Gallo.
Oh, it's not?
You would think, with how good he is coaching this game. but no.
We have 2 minutes left to go here in halftime. Joe's over there taking pictures. He's running the boards. He's commenting a lot. He's all over the place. Cooper and I are just exhausted. Me with optimism, Cooper with frustration.
You know what? I think we got to give credit to Joe right here. He's doing this all while sick. This is his flu game, and he's doing a darn good job.
That's great. I can't wait for your flu game to be our comeback game, Joe.
Your optimism is what's keeping me up, Dan.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to cut away again. We have a minute 46 left to go here at half. And when we come back, we are going to be witnessing and telling you via audio one of the greatest comebacks in LIU history.
Brought to you by the LIU Marketing Society. For individuals looking for experience in digital marketing, creative advertisements, and graphic design, this is the club for you. It looks great in your resume. Meetings are at 5 p.m. on Wednesdays. For more information, DM at LIU Marketing Society. That's at LIU Marketing Society on Instagram. Or join the E-Club in presence. Thank you to LIU Marketing Society.
All right, we're about to start this game. I'm curious, and it's something that I kind of thought about when I was watching the team there. We haven't had a three-point attempt in about an hour. And we are clearly missing, because I saw Marco just over there in street clothes. And, one of my other jokes that had happened during the season is Marco had once always told me, he's like, I'm gonna get my 15, and he would shoot it. And Q had his streaks where he would get really hot too, and it just shows that we're missing bodies once again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something that plagued our offense early on in the season. We ended up getting a few more players and a deeper bench, which have been helpful, but yeah, you can tell that we are missing a few pieces in this game.
Yep, looks like Sheknadai is the first one walking out on the court as we see what lineup Strickland wants to run with. We have him, Andre Washington, Jacob Johnson, Trey Wood, and RJ Green to start this half. RJ Green played every minute of that first half. We'd mentioned how he was kind of everywhere with 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, but he was only 1 of 7 from the field. So let's see if RJ can get some points going.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him get a few shots outside of the paint, because right now he's trying to combat with Minor, and it's just not working.
It is not. We have same battle up top as we have number 2 Bennett going against Andre Washington. We have a 3 pass out on the corner to Reed, who shoots another 3. He's short. Sheknadai with the rebound there. Sharks got the ball coming up the floor. RJ Green has it at the top. He passes it back over to Trey. Trey tries to dish it in, but Durdek had a hand on that one.
Yeah, active hands there from Durdek.
Andre's looking to get a little movement. RJ goes around his defensive, dishes it into Sheknadai, puts up a weird shot. It was rebounded there by Durkak. Durkak goes up top to Bennett. Bennett goes up for the rebound, misses it. But like Joe had been mentioning at halftime, he was right there to be kind of a little menace there afterwards. Granted, he got called for a foul for it. Wow, is that really his first foul of the game? So that is Bennett's first foul of the game. That is their first foul of the half, obviously, and it is still 21-35 with 19 minutes left to go here in the second half. Trey has it up top. He dishes it over to Andre Washington. Andre back to Trey. They're kind of directing Sheck around. He's going to hit the middle. Still trying to do, Cooper, it appears, that same style of offense.
Yeah, and it's...
Man, Trey had a nice one around the corner there and was going to put it in for a layup, but he stepped out of bounds underneath the basket.
Yeah, they're trying to get it up to the middle still, but it's just not there, and it's made for a really stagnant offense. They aren't really able to find any looks there.
Stagnant on the other end, though, as we have not seen a basket yet this half. Until now, as Bennett dishes it and gives a nice little pass there to Minor, who throws it down hard.
Almost taking the scoreboard with him.
We're waiting for it. Looks like we're going to have a quick check-in there from CJ Delancey. And in the meantime, we had a nice little inbounds pass there to Shecknadai. He puts it up and in, and he will be shooting 1.
And that was our first made field goal in about 10 minutes.
Love
10 minutes
that.
of game time, that is. If we factor in the halftime, it's about 25 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
Sheck's going to be shooting 1 here, 23-37. He's made a couple free throws today, and that continues with that one right there.
Very
You can
nice.
tell as soon as he shot it. CJ's checking in for Sheck after a nice bucket there. Let's see if his energy can help the Sharks get a couple points here. On the other side, we have Reed, Minor, Durkak, Bennett, and Savage, which has probably been, I would say, their best lineup so far tonight. Durkak's gotten a lot of minutes. I was noticing earlier, too, by the way, Bennett is a freshman.
Yeah, he impacts the game
incredible.
a lot and plays with
And
a
he
lot of
steps out of
confidence.
bounds right there.
Like a freshman would.
Rookie mistake.
But yeah, it was when we were kind of talking about it, I looked, I was like, oh, he's a freshman. Bummer for us going forward.
Yeah. Yeah, he impacts the game quite a bit for only being a freshman. He plays with the confidence of a
And he just tried to get a
seasoned
Grand Theft Alvarado steal. Is unsuccessful, but Durkak is able to pick one up off of Washington and lays it in.
Durkak,
fast break.
another freshman guard that has been getting good minutes there for Merrimack. As he gets that steal and that bucket, that puts the score at 24-39. 18 minutes left to go here in the half as we call a timeout. We, as in the Base Network, will also call a timeout. We'll be back shortly.
Whopper, junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today at BK. Have it your way.
Now, during halftime, I believe we had a video presentation. Did we have audio on that, Joe?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I believe you.
Through.
Could you explain to us what that was, please?
Yeah, that was just a little chase sequence I had made for a video class. Figured throw something up.
A little something. That is the idea. That is a unique idea for future-based broadcasts where halftime could just be short film projects of ours.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great idea.
Like the sketch that we filmed over the week, earlier this week, you could throw on there to promote mine and my roommate's YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think Walk Don't Walk could also take up a good chunk of our
Yeah,
halftime.
that would take up halftime just as a short film that made it into 7 film festivals that none of you will get the chance to see unless Joe throws it in next season when I'm not around, so it'll even have even less context.
Well, it's a fantastic film, and Dan gives an impeccable performance.
Yeah, good stuff there by me.
Dan is the man.
RJ Green will be inbounding the ball. Looks like the Warriors are going to set another little kind of light half-court press. Let's get it across. There we go. What you got, RJ? RJ's got a nice bucket. That's what he got. CJ was also asking for the ball down there. 26-39. I smell a comeback.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, this game is not out of reach. It's only
Which
13
is
points.
by any
ridiculous. Minor going down tough, playing CJ. It was around CJ.
Nice,
CJ with the
CJ.
nice block, though, once again.
Rebound Minor, kicks it out.
Great defense there by the Sharks.
And that'll
Once
be a
again,
foul on
Quincy.
Andre Washington.
I'll let that. Andre's been guarding that guy tough all game. He's got a few, 3. Yeah, he's got a few to give.
Do you guys smell what I'm smelling?
Yeah, popcorn.
Yeah, exactly.
And a comeback. Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
there's 2 things simultaneously.
Let's get
One for
serious.
each nostril.
Mucinex D's really kicking in on you there, Joe.
Guess so.
My boy's clear.
Durkak, a little bit of a heat check there. Can't get it to go. Rebound Warriors.
It was really unfortunate that we weren't able to get that rebound because we should.
Yeah, a lot of the Sharks starting to run ahead. Durkak swinging it around. Back up top to Bennett. Bennett down low to Minor. Minor's going to fade away. Gets a nice little jumper.
Great touch there from the big man.
Yep.
So much skill down low.
And decent defense there by the Sharks. They were running low on the shot clock, too. That was just a nice shot by Minor.
Yeah, not much you could do about that one.
Ooh, let's go, Andre. Nice little pass there by Jacob Johnson as Andre goes down and around and puts up the layup for 2, 28-41. 16 and a half minutes left to go here in the first half. String together a couple stops here, a couple buckets. We're talking business. It appears my over prediction of the over is not going to hit. Man, Andre picks up another quick foul there on Bennett. That'll be his 4th personal and our 3rd already here to go in this half. And with 4 fouls there, yep. Ooh, Elijah Bailey.
Elijah Bailey getting ready to
There
check
we go.
in. Our classmate.
Yeah. Here's what I've loved watching Elijah whenever he gets minutes is for a dude that's a little undersized, he plays very tough, and you can tell that that's what they're doing there. Elijah's job will be to come in and just D up Bennett.
I think that I like his fit offensively as well because we know that he loves that little reverse scoop layup.
Yeah.
I think that plays very well against a zone like this.
It really does. That's how we've been getting a couple of our shots and points.
And I think that's something that a couple of the other Sharks we've been seeing don't exactly have in their bag as much as they'd like it to be.
Yeah.
There we
nice
go.
steal
And
there
a
by
quick
Johnson.
steal by Johnson
By
into
Bailey.
Elijah. He's going up top. Quick pass over by Trey Wood. Trey
Euro
go.
step, gets
Ooh.
it swatted away, but comes up with it. RJ Green goes in tough, gets fouled. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Good job filling the lane there, RJ Green.
I agree. RJ going up top like we were saying, which he needed to with some of those shots. He's going to get fouled. He's going to shoot 2. That was a foul on number 23, Reed. That is his 3rd, also the 3rd foul for the Warriors.
Looking at some of these coaches from Merrimack, some of them dudes are young.
Yeah, they're younger than you.
Certainly younger than you, Dan.
Which one is Joe Gallo?
I would imagine the one they're all gathered around.
Oh, that's right. I'm looking at everyone but the guy on the I've been curious because I noticed that earlier, too, with all the warm-ups, is Merrimack is sporting quite the young coaching staff. 16 minutes left to go. Not much has happened, I would argue, this half. But, again, if you just watch the energy, it appears at least that it looks like that's back for the Sharks.
Yeah, we've come out noticeably more urgent than the way we ended the last half. We made a few shots, pushing it down low, getting a few defensive stops, which has been nice to see. It looked going into the halftime that we were just kind of rolling over and allowing Merrimack to just coast, but now it appears that we're fighting back, and that's nice to see.
Yeah, what's interesting is I don't think Merrimack knows that a comeback started a little bit ago.
I don't think they smell it.
It's probably because the popcorn smell was overtaking them. Head manager Antonio, our other classmate out there, just working as Joe's looking to take some pictures of him. That was his assignment for the day.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think our camera has the lens to zoom all the way over there and get a good focus shot as much as I try.
That's fine. It'll look like it's on film, like an action shot maybe. RJ's going to go to the line shooting 2 here.
Just 58% from the free throw line this season for RJ Green.
Pretty sick.
About to be 59.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, gets the lucky bounce. Called it.
Just
59.
like we planned.
Knocks
Definitely
down both.
59% now. RJ Green hits both of those. That gets the score 30-41. Sharks are still on the verge of that comeback.
Well, under 16 left to play.
RJ gets a quick foul there on the far side of the court. That'll be his 3rd and our 3rd team. We'll just got to say, if Andre's already sitting at 4 fouls, we can't be having another guard of ours who's been playing a lot of minutes get one. So we'll see what goes on there. Elijah
Jake Cook at
Bailey,
point guard.
What's
Next.
that?
Perhaps Jake Cook, next point guard.
Yes, sir.
Elijah's still up there playing tough defense on Bennett.
Bennett kicks it across to Durkak. Down low to Minor. He's going to take it in on CJ. Oh, gets blocked by the rim. Fight for the ball.
Are they going to call that one on CJ? Wow.
CJ wondering what exactly he did, and I'm wondering the same thing. Ref
whole bench is
smiling
wondering
and calling that one. I don't know.
It'll be
Yeah, that little
CJ's
smirk
third
on
as
there. I
well.
don't know if I
Yeah.
like that one.
You don't like
Seemed
the
a little-
smirk?
No, I don't want to see a ref smirk at the player calling a foul. That seemed a little personal.
Durkak dishes it out to Bennett. Bennett's going to drive in.
Little floater
Throws up a
gets it to
little
go.
floater. Great play there by Bennett.
Oh,
Man, you can see
Steal there
Durkak.
by Durkak. He's going to take it in and throws it down.
It's got bounce.
Yeah, you can see Durkak had that one waiting out, and he throws down a little dunk.
Yeah.
Sharks need to, again, get it across the half-court line here. Trey Wood does so easily. Sharks are down 15, 30 to 45 as CJ's looking for the ball down below. He gets it, dishes it back up top to Trey Wood. Trey's going to throw up a shot from the elbow. It goes in. Nice shot by Trey Wood.
Yeah, great shot there from Trey Wood.
32-45 with 15 minutes left to go. Sharks are looking for a stop, and they got one with a quick steal underneath the basket by Jacob Johnson, who is going to go up tough. Savage with the foul there. That means Jacob Johnson will be going to the line shooting 2 flat free throws. Little team huddle there for the Sharks, but again, man, after these 2 free throws go in, we'll be going down by 11 once again.
Can't complain too much about that, getting some free throws, but I would have liked to see Johnson look out to pass to Elijah Bailey, who was wide open on that left corner.
Wanting that 3. Sadly misses the first one. What's weird about this now is Merrimack has people down there rebounding for the first time this game.
Yeah.
As you see Elijah Bailey next to Minor.
I think Elijah's got this offensive board.
Box out,
I
buddy.
like this.
Jacob puts in that one, so that gets us within 12, 33, 45, 15 minutes left to go here in the half. It's like a little not
Sharks
knowing what the
up.
Sharks are doing, but yeah, they're looking to do like a full court press here really at this point in time. If you got the legs for it, let's give it a shot.
Sharks also have more fouls than field goals. I feel it is important to note.
Bunch
Bailey,
more
good
things than
defense
field
on
goals.
Bennett.
Yeah. That'll be our 5th team foul and Elijah Bailey's first. Like you said, though, he's taken up the job of playing tough defense there. You can tell Trey Wood appreciates it there, too, so he gives him a little up tap.
Yeah, that's a tough job there for Bailey coming in, having to guard the quick freshman.
Bailey a walk-on for the Sharks.
I want to be poked away and stay with the Warriors.
I was a little worried there that was going to be a foul once again. Another smirk from the ref. Would have flipped this table. Joe would have. He took it personally. Minor playing tough on CJ. CJ playing him tough back with a nice little hook shot there, but Minor that goes in.
Yeah, that's nothing you can do about that shot. That's just a great shot from a talented big man.
Sharks have the ball up top. Ooh.
Miscommunication there by the Sharks. So that'll be a turnover.
That's great vision there from Wood. Just Delancey wasn't looking. It didn't appear.
Neither was Johnson.
Turnover by the Sharks. That is their 17th now of the game. Warriors are going to get the ball across the half court easily, and we have Bennett on Jacob Johnson. Little defensive switch there as it appears Elijah Bailey's on number 5 Savage, who's just been shooting corner threes. Minor and CJ once again. Minor just using his size to an advantage quite well there because honestly it was good defense.
Yeah,
once again.
Minor's just taking over right now. He's got a few in a row here.
Ooh. Had a shot there from Jacob Johnson, but he patched it back out. Steal there by Savage as they poke away. A pass there by Elijah Bailey. Bennett has the ball and he's going to slow some things down. Think they're going to try to go down low again to Minor?
I'd bet on that. They got him on the roll. And alley-oop. Ooh.
Misses.
Yeah, but you can tell that's what they were going for. Let's see if Elijah wants to shoot a 3. Nobody wants to dish it down to Jacob Johnson, which is nice.
Poked away. And that'll be rebound Warriors. Pass gets tipped.
Tipped by
Wood's
CJ.
going to come up with it. Nice steal there by CJ.
Yeah, let's get some points here.
Some sloppy
13
basketball.
minutes left to play.
Yeah,
Sharks down by 16.
A little sloppy on both ends. Teams are kind of struggling to find their footing.
And they're going to call travel on RJ Green.
Man. We got Durkak and Reed checking back in for the Warriors. That's also going to be thought it was going to be a timeout. I was wrong. Warriors have the ball. Savage will be throwing it in. They also have Durkak. They have number 1, Jalen Stinson. They have number 24, Jordan McCoy. And we have number 23, Ziggy Reed. So some of our starters that were getting good minutes over there, Bennett and Minor, are out. And let's see if the Sharks maybe get a few stops here and get some baskets going. Reed over in the corner, misses it. Another three. He's just kind of throwing little Elijah Bailey around there as he gets that rebound.
Oh, yeah, the Sharks are going to need to get some stops and try and capitalize while they can, while Miner is out.
Durkak with a nice corner pass there to McCoy, who shoots that up and in. That is McCoy's second basket of the game.
Yeah, I don't know what RJ Green was doing on that possession. That was his man. He was just caught lacking.
So that was McCoy's first three-point attempt of the game, so he is 1 for 1. As far as three-pointers go, they're shooting 35% of the field. Savage had those early 3 of them, but hasn't made it. And Ziggy Reed is 0 for 5 for 3 for the Warriors. Looks like we have a long enough timeout where the cheerleaders are going to come out on the court, so we will also take our time to slurp some water down and recollect our thoughts.
All right, we are back now. It looks like Trey Wood, CJ Delancey, Jacob Johnson, Elijah Bailey, and RJ Green back out on the floor for your LIU Sharks. Oh, never mind. It looks like Jay Cook's going to come in for Jacob Johnson.
See if Jake can get a couple looks there down below. He will be inbounding the ball.
Or some long balls.
That would be sick. We still only have one from an hour and a half ago.
Just wild. No three-pointers.
So this is college basketball. All right, Elijah causing a little foul there on Durkak. We'll take that. This is the 4th. That'll be the 5th team foul there. We'll keep racking up those fouls, get some free throws out of it. That's Durkak's second.
Andre Washington's going to check back in.
So pretty quickly we have a lineup change there of Trey Wood, Andre Washington, Jake Cook. We also have CJ Delancey and RJ Green. Let's see if what Joe says is right as Jake Cook's out on the corner. Not quite ready for that 3 though. RJ Green battling with Reed down there, goes up tough, just misses it. Excellent rebound, almost by CJ Delancey. It's poked out. Stinson has the ball and he's bringing it up the court.
Need a little bit more ball movement there. Just 1 or 2 passes on the play and not able to find it. If you got a zone at you, you got to move the ball quick and efficiently.
I'd agree. It'd have been great if CJ was able to come down with that rebound too to get a second chance. Reed with another long 3. He has missed it again. He is 0 for 6. RJ, I'm glad he came down with that rebound.
You know who I think could really help out the Sharks team right now?
Who?
Maddox Albers, all-time leading scorer at Hillcrest.
That would be my brother.
Has he gotten any calls yet?
He's gotten a few.
Oh, one!
Trey Wood with the deep 3.
On the
there we
ball.
go. That's what we needed. He was fouled there, I believe. It was either by Stinson or Savage.
Looked just like Maddox Albers on that one.
Man, speaking of, conjuring up.
Oh, great play there from Wood. You don't see that very often with a three-point attempt, let alone with a hand in his face.
Yep.
Love to see it.
This is our second three-point shot of the game, and was it not worth it? Put that on the whiteboard. Maybe shoot more threes.
Yeah.
The free throw is up, and it is also good on the 4-point play by Trey Wood that gets the score to 37-52, 11.
15-point game with 11 minutes left.
That's what I'm talking about. They don't even know what's about to come.
The game is not out of reach. It really is.
Once we start hitting these threes we discovered.
This game has felt very long, though.
Yeah,
most certainly.
Yes, it has.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that'll be a foul on Wood.
At least it wasn't a foul on Andre Washington as Bennett came back to inflict his will. See, that's going to be our 6th foul already. Trey Wood's 3rd. Yep. Uh-oh. They're going to be shooting some free throws this half, gentlemen.
Yeah, it appears so.
Durkak is being guarded by Andre Washington.
Washington's got to play safe here with 4.
Great help defense there by RJ. But Durkak is able to go up and under and in as he smiles.
Just glad it wasn't the ref smiling.
A little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, errant pass there. Sharks able to keep it. Trey Wood taking it inside, evades the charge. Nice little finish there by Wood.
Love the urgency here from Wood. He's kind of taking the
Yeah.
game into his own hands, and I love to see it.
Senior leadership there. Although he wasn't talked about at senior night, which makes me wonder if he's going to come back for, you know, a 7th year of eligibility or whatever it is. Turnover there. Sharks ball. They're about to get 2. Comeback we were talking about in the works.
I can taste it now.
Yeah.
My senses are off the charts right now.
It's healthy during Lent season. Trey Wood has the ball at the top. Let's see if he wants to keep going. He dishes it back over to RJ. We're rocking a 2-3 zone here.
And that'll be a kick ball on Durkak.
In the first half, they were running more of a 3-2 zone, and they've definitely switched because they've noticed that we don't like to shoot threes.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Because when you got Reed and Minor down below there, McCoy is also a lengthy person. So RJ, we're gonna kick it to Jake at the. No way.
Andre steps out of bounds, but we did see Jake Cook get the ball at the elbow. That's what I want to see, baby.
Yeah, it's good vision there from Jay Cook. He's been one of the only guys to get the ball at the free throw line and really look out to dish to the three-point line, which eventually that'll pay off.
So we still have a 15-point game, just under 10 minutes left to play. Both CJ and Jake Cook will check out, it seems, so we'll go with a smaller lineup. Now we have Sheknadai in, as well as RJ Green. Both have checked in.
Interesting. CJ had that nice little playing time in the first half and never came back in the floor, so we'll see what happens there. Jacob Johnson playing tough D there on Reed. Minor's up at the top.
And Bennett's on the ground. Back up now.
Reed backing up Johnson.
This is that
Great
position
defense by Johnson.
The position I was talking about again with the ref. I couldn't see
Oh,
anything.
they're going to call that Warriors ball.
Joe, from your vantage point, was it Warriors ball?
I can't say definitively, but
Undefinitively.
it didn't necessarily look that way.
Durkak has the ball, is backing down Andre Washington, pokes it, and that'll
do it for him.
For Andre Washington.
That'll be his 5th foul. Coach Strickland not happy with that one.
Yeah, felt like a little bit of a forced foul there, my guy. Well, you had a great season here at home, Andre. If we had a send-off song, I would play it for you. That's not the Whopper song.
And
With that being said, Elijah Bailey.
5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 5 turnovers for Washington on the day as he checks out.
Just interesting. They didn't really go to him offensively much. Coming off a 37-point game, you would expect to get a few plays for him here and there, but not much.
Nah, that'd be weird. When he hit 6 3-pointers last game.
That would suck if he did it again.
We don't shoot threes.
No way.
Sorry, Elijah Bailey's about to take over.
Yeah, we ready for some deep shots by Elijah Bailey. Durkak hits that free throw. That is 39-56, 9 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the second half. Sharks have the ball at the top of the key with Trey Wood. He dishes it over to Elijah Bailey. He's quick. I like the way Elijah passes the ball. Whenever he has it, he sends it with conviction. I'll say that much.
Nice little spin move. Gets inside, dumps it off to Johnson. Doesn't know what to do with it. Kicks it out to Wood.
I like the extra there from Bailey.
Wood, a lot of contact on that one, and that won't go. Warriors now moving it up. Nice pass there by Bennett, and Minor brings down the house.
That's beautiful
Marks and
transition
Johnson.
offense.
Yeah, as
Just
a basketball
incredible.
fan, I liked everything about that.
Yeah, you can't help but
Bennett had
smile
an
at that
excellent
one.
pass there to a nice dunk by Minor. Bailey goes in the key, throws the ball a little forward, up and in.
Yes, sir.
Elijah Bailey coming off the bench and throwing with a little energy. That
He
gets
can hoop, man. He can hoop.
I love watching him. He's really good at his angles, I've noticed. 41-58 Sharks, 8 minutes
when you're a
left.
smaller guard, that's just the kind of stuff that you have to learn to kind of take advantage of, is having the good angles, and Elijah Bailey has mastered that. And speaking of angles, Bennett able to split the double team there, working it around now.
Yep,
You boy has it.
You boys got this call. I can't see much with this ref here.
And Elijah Bailey gets clotheslined, but that'll be a foul against
all 105 pounds of Elijah Bailey. It says he's 5'11" on our sheets, but we're in class with him, Cooper.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, he looks smaller compared to all of these 6'7" people.
Sitting there around minor.
Yeah.
Well, Bennett is also 5'11", so maybe we'll get a better look when he's guarding and when he comes back into the game as Bennett has checked out.
We'll ask those guys to stand next to each other for side-by-side. Got a Trey Booker appearance. He's checking in for RJ Green. RJ's been leading the game so far in minutes played with 32 on both sides. McCoy throws up his second one, and it is no good. Rebound, Jacob Johnson, 41-59, 8 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, we need to see some efficient offense here because the time is running out for the Sharks.
Yeah, down 18, 8 minutes left. Nadai trying to work it inside, little hook shot. Gets a lucky bounce.
And he put that one up with authority, too, after an excellent little entry pass there from Elijah Bailey.
And he slid on the ground to about the three-point line afterwards.
Should have had a +1. Everyone thinks it. Bailey D'ing up Durkak there, playing tough. Durkak's going to drive past him.
Kicks it out. Miner has it up top now, guarded by Bailey.
This is the matchup we wanted.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Play tough.
with the double. And he's able to kick it out.
Deep three by Stinson, no good. Sheck Nadai's able to poke it out. Trey Wood's able to gather that rebound. Trey's going to drive.
Hesitation.
Puts it up and in.
Nice.
Good. Trey Wood taking his inspiration there from Elijah Bailey after that tough D on Minor. Trey's able to get his 14th point of the game.
Yeah, Trey's been great tonight. Brought a lot of energy to this Shark squad.
45-59 with 7 minutes left.
Oh, nice spin move by Stinson to evade the double team. Durkak up top for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Dye to Bailey to Trey.
We're starting to smell it, gentlemen.
That new microphone smell.
We're kind of back to that 3-2 zone there that the Warriors did. It kind of depends, I guess, where the ball is. Regardless, Jacob Johnson from the corner, not there. Gets his own rebound, though. Puts that back up, misses it, gets his own rebound again.
Oh, it doesn't.
Puts it up.
Almost did it again.
Yeah. Honestly, they needed to call a foul there on Jacob Johnson. He was swatting.
Johnson was padding his stats there, his rebounding stats.
Yeah, once again, though, he had a couple really good chances for buckets that just weren't quite able to fall for him. That is... Let's see. This is number 10. So that is our 9th foul. Man.
A 14-point lead for the Warriors. About 6.5 left to play. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Whopper, junior, double, triple, Whopper. Flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way. You rule your season today at BK. Have it your way. You rule.
All right, we are back now. Like we said, 14-point game. 6.5 left to play here. And at the line, we have the Warriors. I believe that is Minor.
That is.
There you go, Joe, throwing those specs.
Got him at a profile view right now. Couldn't quite see the number, but going off facial recognition. Gets the lucky bounce on that one.
Miner's got 20 points and 12 rebounds, alongside 3 blocks and 2 steals for the Warriors. He's doing it all tonight.
Foot's on the line. Misses that one, though.
That's what he
Trey
gets.
Booker
You
gets the
scared him.
rebound, gets it to Bailey, up to Trey Wood.
Basketball karma.
Ball don't lie.
We're all
Fact.
just waiting for that Elijah Bailey 3.
Honestly,
Yeah, always
Adai
feels-
has it at the elbow. He's going to try and take it inside of Minor. Gets swatted, but draws the foul.
Yeah, Minor was waiting for him to do that.
Yeah.
So that'll be a foul on Minor. That is just his second foul. Wow, 7th foul there for the Warriors. That means we will be shooting 1 and 1. Shaq's been doing some decent free throw shooting today. Let's hopefully he can make 2 of these.
Yeah, 3 for 5 on the day, 60%.
61 and 62 coming up.
Not how percentages work, Coop, as he misses that one.
I'm doing Dan math.
Yeah, if you make 1, your percentage goes up 1 point.
Yeah,
Well, that'll make him 3 for 6, which will put him 50% on the day.
Yeah, but we're talking for the
51
season.
coming up next, though.
We're talking for the season.
we go to college.
There we go. Knocks down that one. That'll put him at 4 for 7.
Which is definitely over 50%.
Yep.
There you go.
Because I don't know how much though.
At least 50%. And we are right. Can't dispute it.
I'd say it's probably like 63% maybe.
Who
That's my guess.
I have as good a guess as I can have. Sharks playing a little defense, trying to trap him up top there. Trey Booker out there. Let's see, Minor's going to throw up a long
That's just
shot.
a
from the
great
corner.
shot.
That's incredible. Using his size to his advantage.
It's a weird statement to say, but I feel he has a quiet 22 points.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very, very quiet 22. Just not a whole big
Lob
deal
it up to
about it.
Nadai. Can't get it to go.
And I called the lob, too. Looks like it was just a bit high from Elijah. But again, once again, I like the fact that Elijah was looking for. I'm not sure exactly what Nadai was asking for.
For what it's worth, 4 for 7 is 57% after crunching the numbers.
I knew it.
That's neither here nor there.
Reed getting it to Minor. Minor to Bennett. Bennett cross court to Stinson for 3. Gets it to go.
Savage gets another deep
Savage,
3 there.
apologies.
It's all good. Savage has been, he had those early 3s in the first half and hasn't had one since, so that's a big one for him.
Yeah. Just 4th on the game.
Jacob Johnson has it there in the middle against Minor. Minor slaps it away as it's stolen by Savage.
Yeah, emphasis on slaps.
Big ol' huge heavy hand movement.
Steal
Trey
there by
Booker
Trey
with the
Booker.
steal.
Oh.
Yep.
A double
And they're
dribble
going to
there.
go double dribble.
You could see it on his face as you could see it on the court. Double dribble there. So turnover. RJ Green will be checking in for the aforementioned Booker. We have Elijah Bailey, RJ Green, Jacob Johnson, Trey Wood, and Sheck Nadai. We have 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here in the second half. 46-65. Sharks down 19.
Yeah, as the time starts.
As the popcorn smell
Dwindles.
goes away, so does the comeback smell.
Yeah, it seems the Sharks are running out of time here.
Great
Ooh.
pass there by Minor.
I
Cross
agree.
court to Ziggy Reed, who knocks down that
Ziggy
3.
Reed's able to hit his first 3 of the game after starting 0 of 6. With that being said, that was an excellent pass over there, and he was able to hit that.
Shooters never miss 7 in a row.
Good point. Good point. Check and die from the elbow.
There you go.
We love to see that.
Give him 10 points on the game.
Yeah, take that while it's open.
Very patient offense here from Merrimack. They don't
At
have
this
much to
point in
worry
time,
about.
yeah, exactly. Ooh. Trey's
Knocked
able
away
to
by
kind of
Trey.
knock that ball loose a little bit as Minor was going up for a dunk.
Johnson gets down low to Nadai, who gets fouled. He'll be
Checks.
going to the line for 2.
Yep, trying to get that percentage up from 57 is what Joe told us after numbers crunching. Did IT tell you that?
Yeah, it was IT. Dr. Garnes came down and delivered it.
There you go.
After extensive research.
Yeah, Durkak's going to be checking in for the Warriors. We will see if anyone checks in for the Sharks. Coach Strickland looks up at the scoreboard. We're going to head to a little break ourselves. It is 48-68 with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the half. We are back. Sheck Nadai is about to shoot the first of his free throws, and it is up and in. Wow. What's up, 5 for 8, whatever that means percentage-wise. Also, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was about to throw up a second one. Also not good. 5 for 9. Still over 50%. Scores 49-68 with 3.5 minutes left. Coming out of that timeout, I noticed we're still running the same lineup, but if that means anything, it's just I like the Elijah Bailey minutes.
Me too. Oh.
Really?
Elijah Bailey called for a foul there.
Looked clean there. What I like is whenever Elijah plays hard, all his teammates are always there to give him love for it, too. And with that, Durkak's going to be going to the line shooting, too, because of that weird foul call. I would argue wrong. But I didn't go to reffing school. I went to the School of Music,
Fans
Sports, and
also
Entertainment.
not happy about that one. A few very vocal fans behind us.
Durkak's first one is up and good. Back to a 20-point game.
3 of 3 on the game.
Elijah Bailey's going to go down there to play big and get a rebound. Also good. 49-70. Elijah Bailey's going to be bringing the ball up the court. Dish it over to Trey Wood. Trey gives it over to RJ Green. Inside to Jacob Johnson, who goes up tough and goes in on a nice lefty.
Yeah, great lefty finish there. Able to kind of shift his shot in midair.
Durkak brings the ball down the court and is able to dish it ahead to Reed. Reed gives it back out to Bennett up top, who's going to slow it down and go. Miner has it at the top of the three-point line with Sheck Nadai with a little inbounds pass there who hits Reed. Reed over in the corner to McCoy, who's able to hit his second 3 of the game. Nice little sequence of events there for the Warriors.
Just good patient offense and able to find the open guy.
Another entry pass there to Jacob Johnson, who's going to go up with his right, up and in also too. Nice shot there by Johnson, 53-73, 2.5 minutes left to go here in the half. In the final home game of the season.
Can I get a shoe check on Coach Strickland real quick?
Yeah, I noticed those earlier, the dunks.
The Panda dunks. Love to see it.
The most basic of dunks. But very good. I've been doing shoe checks on some of these guys. I believe those are the SpongeBob Kyries that Elijah Bailey's been wearing.
Yeah, those are pretty nice.
I'm trying to think what else. Weston has some Jordan 11s on the bench.
Marco Malatic is usually our shoe guy.
I agree.
Sometimes he'll switch it up in between halves.
I'm wearing some Jordan 1 Japans over here.
Very nice.
RJ Green going tough. Ooh. They call on the floor. RJ going to the line, shooting some free throws. Like we said before, RJ's shooting about 58% coming into this game.
2 of 2 today, though.
Loving that. 3 of 3.
I can confidently tell you that is 3 of 3, and that is above 50%.
Ooh, Joe, IT checks out on that.
Yeah, just got off the phone with Dr. Garnes. That does indeed be over 50%.
Good to know.
Make that 4 for 4.
Love it.
Make that above 60%.
Oop. Thought we were going to have some Amadou Fall action. That's what I think. With 2 minutes left with 20 points and no threes, it's be hard to cover that kind of ground. So we're going to start to see different lineups. And you've seen a bit of it over from the Warriors as Brian Tumnu is checked in for them, number 11. He is a freshman. We still got McCoy. Ooh, who's this? Nick Filkner, sophomore. Durkak hits his free throw.
Our man James coming in.
James Kamich checking in for Sheck Nadai. We have James. He doesn't care about tucked in jerseys at all.
No way.
Oh, Jacob Johnson tells him he's going to tuck that in. James, at the end of the game last time, threw up a 3 and nailed it. CJ giving a lot of love over to the Sheck Nadai as he checks out. Durkak shoots his second free throw, and it is off. James Kamich gets on the stat sheet with a rebound. Elijah has the ball up top.
Putting the moves on.
Yep. Trey Wood has the ball being guarded by Durkhead. Throws up a weird little floaty pass to Jacob Johnson, who goes up tough. Not able to go. Fouled there by number 11, Brian Atumnu. So that means Jacob Johnson will be shooting 2 free throws to keep this game below 20 points.
3 of 4 from the free throw line on the night. Got 3 of 5.
Checking in for the Warriors is number 0, Chevalier Emery. Number 10, Elliott Black. So we have the all-freshman squad basically in here at this point in time for the Warriors. Jacob Johnson's about ready to shoot his second one. He puts it up, and it, after the wonky bounce, goes in. Jacob Johnson, listed as a sophomore on our sheets, was recognized at senior night tonight.
Very interesting.
Probably signals the end of his playing career.
Makes you wonder if it even was senior night.
Yeah, and it was just like, hey, good job, guys. We like
just
having you
honor.
around night.
Yeah,
Let's just honor a couple
maybe like an academic honor of some
Yeah.
sort.
Emery throws up the deep 3. It is rebounded toughly by Black, and he puts it up and in. Not a bad look there by the freshman. Trey hurries it down the court. We got Elijah Bailey playing tough, and with that, he is fouled quickly by Atumnu, who will pick up his second foul quick. So Elijah Bailey's going to be going to the line, shooting free throws for us. Let's see if he has some numbers. Not from free throws.
It appears he has yet to shoot some free
Ooh,
throws.
big day.
So let's see.
Let's finish the season shooting 100% from the free throw line. Bummer.
Can't get the first one to go.
Yep, so that'll make it 50%.
Gets the second one to fall.
57-78, a minute 21 left to go here in the second half. Defense, Elijah Bailey and Emery are going up for it. Atumnu receives the ball right here on the near side of the court. He dishes it back to Stinson. Stinson going in. James Kamich picks him up. Atumnu throws up a shot. It is blocked by Jacob Johnson, but is rebounded once again by Elliott Black, who puts it up and in. Elliott Black has a nice couple buckets here for the Warriors. Elijah Bailey going around him again. Nice inside pass there to Jacob Johnson, but he's just unfortunately not able to let it fall. Elijah Bailey with a nice pass there. We now have Stinson on the near side of the court here with us, being guarded by Trey Booker, and they're going to slow it down with 43 seconds left to go.
Just not the way you want to go out for the Sharks.
15 seconds left on the shot clock, 34 seconds left to go in the game. We have Elijah Bailey still playing tough defense on Emery out there. Emery throws it across the court, and it is tipped by Trey Wood, and it'll stay here with the Warriors with 5.
I don't think Trey touched that at all.
I don't think so either.
That flew over his head.
5 seconds left on the shot clock, 27 seconds left on the game clock. Nice poke away by Trey Wood. He's still playing tough defense there as the senior still shows he has some energy. Look how long our bench is down there with guys that can't play.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of people.
Trey Wood with another poke pass, and it's come up by James Kamich. We have Elijah Bailey down the floor looking to throw a nice little pass there once again. Jacob
Great.
Johnson's able to put this one in for 2.
Great extra from Elijah Bailey there. He's done that a couple times. Able to just find the open guy down low.
Yeah, Joe talks about, I don't remember, whatever you call this little underhand scoop layup thing.
Yeah, the reverse layups, bro.
Yeah, but instead of doing those like we all want, he's been just really throwing nice passes to open teammates.
Which I like just as much.
I do too. With that, Elijah's still trying to poke it away, but with that, Emery will pick up the ball. Our clock will run out. The final score, 59, LIU Sharks, 80, Merrimack Warriors. And that is unfortunately how we will end the regular season of basketball play for the LIU Sharks here at home. They will finish the season at 3-24 or 5?
25.
It's a nice round number. I like 5s and 0s as an OCD guy myself. Coach Strickland's first season, tough.
Unfortunate.
We're going to cut to a break real quick. We'll gather our collective thoughts. We'll come back out and finish up the game here at the Rack in downtown Brooklyn.
right, so as that concludes our regular season, that was officially the worst regular season record in LIU Brooklyn history, coming in at 3-25.
I don't think that's right. I said with no confidence at all whatsoever.
Definitely is.
You're on
Dan.
Basketball Reference.
It is also tied for the worst conference finish in school history with 1990, going 1-15, good for a 6% winning percentage.
Man, thank God we did get that one.
Yeah.
If anything, just so I could keep telling Big Body Burns that he was wrong and I was right.
There you go.
Statistically, it just made sense that we were going to get one of them.
Yeah, but just an overall disappointing first season for Coach Strickland, and
Absolutely. So, again, the final score here this afternoon, 59 Sharks, 80 Merrimack Warriors. Cooper, you noticed that we shot 60% there in the second half, which, again, was probably a quiet 60%. But just in general, the scoring breakdown was 35-21. Oh, excuse me, in the first half. So we only 45-38. So more points there in the second half.
Yeah, we were able to score a few more points, and yeah, we shot 62% from that in that half. But it was just a matter of consistency, I guess.
Yeah.
They weren't really able to find a rhythm where they can get buckets, a few buckets strung in a row and get on a run. It was a little bit few and far between.
Yep, 10 more turnovers that half as well.
Yeah, and that's kind of been the story for the Sharks throughout the course of the season. It's just kind of, there are glimpses of really great basketball and promise, but overall just not really able to string together that consistent performance over the course of 40 minutes.
That's fair. And once again, we've also had some inconsistencies with rosters. We've had, gentlemen that are no longer with the squad. We've had injuries, and it's just been inconsistent. A fair way to put that. In a very interesting first year for head coach Rod Strickland, and first year for us as well.
yeah, it has been the inaugural season for the Base Network, and it has certainly been a fun one. Would have liked to call some better results, but we've had a ton of fun. Thank you all for supporting us. Thank you for Scott Angarola for helping us get started here.
Joe, well done on you to get this started. Gentlemen, this has been an absolute pleasure myself. I think that's Big Cat from Barstool right across from us, so that's pretty neat. I was wondering. I was watching him take pictures. Like, that's not Big Cat.
He looked familiar.
Yeah. Gentleman just sold Barstool, so he's a millionaire as of a few days ago, so congrats on that. But yeah, Joe and Cooper, both of you guys, I hope you all the best with these broadcasts as you go on. And the Base Network will continue to grow, and I'm glad that I was able to be a small part of it. This was an absolute blast. We'll see. I won't be able to go to the conference games, so I don't know if you guys will be doing that. But if not, we can call this my swan song. Also, big shout-outs to Big Body for all the help over the season.
And shout-out to Ryan Adams, Jamison Dowdy, Owen Crombie, Jake Robertson, Michael Thompson.
Did I ever do? That's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that was about everyone. Did
It's a good start, and it's been a lot. You did say Ryan. Ryan was the first one you said.
Yep. So I think that's about everyone. Thank you to everyone who has helped out and make this dream a reality. And thank you all for tuning in. It's been a great first season. Good luck to the Sharks in the conference tournament, and we'll see y'all for baseball season. This has been Joe Simley, joined by Dan the Man Bauer, Cooper the Dragon Albers, here on the Base Network. And have a good one, y'all.